Hello ladies and gents, welcome to a new review. Behind me is Philip. You saw him in the vlog if you're watching my Tesla suspension upgrade. Behind us is his now fully built Volkswagen Golf second generation. I'm going to take you for a tour and show you the second generation from 1991. Okay ladies and gents, let's check out one of the most iconic cars in Europe. This made it to the United States and probably North Africa, I don't know, Turkey and so on. Now, Volkswagen second generation Golf, probably the most produced car as well back in the day. And why I wanted to show this car, it's almost in mint condition. It has 113,000 kilometers on the clock. Now, what's inside? This was produced with petrol and diesel. Fun fact, this one's made in Germany and it's automatic. 5-speed? Correct. 3-speed. Okay, 3-speed. I was way over, way ahead of myself. 3-speed automatic. Inside is the 1.8 liter 4-cylinder naturally aspirated petrol engine producing 90 horsepower. Now, even with 90 horsepower, this car is super light and it just drives great. The automatic is fast. There is no delay like with the DSG. It just starts immediately. I've just driven it a little bit in the city through the neighborhood and it's amazing. Philip did only the suspension upgrade, slightly lowered, and the exhaust, so it's slightly louder. These BBS are the OEM option that you could have ordered. He installed them, so it looks pretty good. If I come down here, you can see the car is lowered, but it looks pretty good. It's more stable on the road. That's the fact behind the decision to lower the car slightly. It's less wobbling in the corners. And let's check it out. Let's come a little bit closer. So I like some of the details here, like the main headlight is kind of having this like an eyebrow, but and then the long beam here is round. Now, this car was also produced in Bosnia and Herzegovina, used to be part of Yugoslavia, and built in Sarajevo. My girlfriend's grandfather has one. It is not even close to this car regarding condition. It is way worse condition, but this one's pretty good. Now you can see here a black Volkswagen badge and the air intake on the top. There's a little bit air intake at the bottom. There's no grille like in modern cars. We have the amber. So this was a standard back in the day in Europe as well, similar to the North America. Some cars now have this like in silver, but most of the cars don't have these in amber anymore. What is cool also is the fact that he kept the stock wiper blades. You can't put aerodynamic blades on the vintage cars. It just makes no sense. And love the car, love the design. Now Philip was just last Saturday here in Croatia on a Volkswagen tuning. It was like a rally group gathering. So he was the only one who came from Germany. He's in Fürth. It's well, a little bit between.
It's next to Nuremberg.
Next to Nuremberg. So it was on my way to Stuttgart, but I went to visit him in my suspension upgrade. Now, he was the only one from Germany. Most of the people were from Croatia, Bosnia, and Slovenia. Was there anyone from Serbia or Montenegro? Nothing. So I know some people have these, but these are really popular in Bosnia and Herzegovina. There's a lot of these. They're not maybe in the best condition, but they were built in Sarajevo, so it's a very popular car. It was affordable at the time. We're here a little bit in the shadow, so let's come a close-up on these BBS. And to show you, Philip did show me. Actually, it was on the other one, the Volkswagen badge. On this one, I don't see. Oh, actually, it's here. And the other one was slightly like rashed. So here you can see BBS and Volkswagen badge. So part of the original trim. I like the tires. He picked Hankook Ventus V12 Evo Square, good tire. And these are, if I can see the tire dimension, 15 inch, so 195 50 R15. So looking good. Now he did suspension. What suspension?
It's a DTS line suspension. It's a coil-over suspension.
So DTS coilover suspension. It's a little bit harsh because it's lowered, but again, he went for the stability. It makes more sense. You mentioned GL badge from the facelift, and you can see the black trim. Now my girlfriend's grandfather, it was built in Sarajevo, so it's a little bit different than this one. Now what he also did is he installed the antenna. You're gonna see from the inside when we start the car, it extends, so it goes up and back inside. You can see the original side mirrors. Now the 3-door version had a little window here. This one doesn't have that. And the classical handles, press from the inside to unlock. You have the physical cylinder for locking, the time before all the technology. Blind spot physically in the mirror, nice feature back in the day. Now, who remembers these? When I was a kid, my parents had Opel Kadett. Also, something like 90s, forgot the year, but you push this down, it locks the car, you push it up, it unlocks. So you would make sure not to leave this open. Now, this is also a cool feature he added because this has the servo, so you can easily maneuver the steering wheel, which was an option back in the day. But this is now a modern solution. The only thing this car doesn't have is AC for modern cars. So this is a great solution. You just lower the window, add this and raise it up. Natural ventilation. Drum brakes on the back, 90 horsepower, so makes sense. Save some money in the long term. And checking the back here, now the sun is setting and we're in the shadow, but look at the taillights. He added these smoke taillights, and I think it looks pretty good considering the black details of the bumper that's unpainted and the black badge on the back. Now look at the exhaust tips. So the exhaust sounds pretty good. We're gonna start the car and try to record that as well a little bit later. He added the Das original 91 because this car was produced in 91. He also went with a custom plate. Beautiful car, just love it. And he went with the also facelift badge here, the Golf. Excuse me, pre-facelift.
Yeah. I took, there was the wrong badge installed. It was a CL badge. I don't know who did that before.
Okay.
And I installed the GL badge, but I went with the pre-facelift badge because I like this 3D style of I like the letters more.
Okay. So it was a different badge. I'm not sure if you heard me because the mic is on me. I have the exterior mic for the wind deflector. So look at this baby. It just looks really nice. And the fact that this is in mint condition is also one of the reasons why I really wanted to show this. You can see here the original stickers. So minimum run 91, but it says here also 87. I guess back in the day there were like lower numbers. Today you can get, like in Croatia, minimum 98 95. Or 95. 95, yeah. I remember when I was a kid there was a 91. So you manually uncap that, of course. Now let's show you the cargo space. It's full, so I'm just gonna show it to you. You probably saw that, but it's kind of spacious for I didn't check the liters, sorry, but it's very spacious. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff that fits inside. Philip had he's a audio freak. Can we call you a freak? Yeah, he confirmed. So you're audio freak. Okay. He loves great sound, so he has an amplifier with a big bass speaker. This is custom built by him. You can take it out easily and detach it. But as you can see, this is all original, so it looks pretty good. It's in great condition. These connectors are exposed. This was back in the day. They didn't add all the masks and so on. My girlfriend's grandfather's Golf is like completely naked here. This is even better looking.
The GL version have these covers, yeah.
So the GL version has this. You can even see the seatbelt retentioner here in the back. That's cool. Going here, and I guess this is just, you know, an air vent when you slam the.
No, that's a speaker mount.
That was a speaker mount.
Yeah.
Okay, so is I guess an option then.
Yeah, it's an option, and I added the cables for so I installed already the cables here. So there is a.
So you're gonna
prepared
upgrade them.
for an it's prepared for a speaker upgrade.
Okay, perfect. Seats knocked down, if I'm not mistaken. Is it all or is it divided?
It's not divided.
It's not divided, so it's 100.
Yeah, so
100% going down.
but there was an option for dividing.
So there was an option. Okay.
The fun fact is the pre-facelift GL had the divided option as Serie, and the facelift at the facelift version, the divided is only an option. So
Okay, so I'm not sure. Again, the mic is on me because it's just more practical. There was a version with a split option to knock down the seats. Also, look at this. This is like rubber, still holding good. This is the top shelf cover. Look at the build quality. Almost 30 years ago now. Look at this. And the cloth. The condition is amazing. And now let's move to the front. Also, like simple technology, easy to replace bulbs and so on. Great closing sound, by the way, for such an old car. And this rubber, there's a metal inside here, also is in great condition. The paint is in mint condition, so I love it. Now, doors open nice and wide, and look at the condition of the interior. Look at this. This is imitation of leather, but it looks pretty good for back in the day. There's some hard plastic and small handles, but still good. Manual opening, but look at the textile. This is the original textile, and close up, look at this. It looks great. This also kind of gray leather, looks amazing. So the condition is astonishing. This car was obviously garaged and so on. Now, the seats here are super comfy. Look at the condition of these seats. This is like a sofa. It's really amazing, and I love it. It's super comfortable. We're gonna sit inside, of course, and underneath you can see the original carpeting as well. So let me just take out the keys from my back pocket, hop inside. Now, good feet room. I would be touching the driver. These are thin, but still I can sit. Now, I was sitting on the front. You can see this seat is slightly more forward, so even if someone shorter was sitting here, I would have more leg room. Now you can see here the manual handbrake, and as I've mentioned, 3-speed automatic right there. So these seats are great looking. They remind me of French seats. I'm not sure why Volkswagen went with more, boring seats, let's call it that way. They're not this spongy as this second generation. This is also very soft, and look at the back here, so it looks great. This is hard top, this is plastic. Philip added these from the convertible version. These had, if I remember correctly what he says, these have the spring because the second generation it was fixed, so these are also have these little hooks here. And you can see, well, the headroom is actually quite decent. I can straight on my back. I'm missing just a little bit here. Headspace for a 2-meter tall person is slightly short despite the flat roof, but for an average height person, plenty of space. Let's hear the closing sound. So great closing sound for mechanical latches and so on. The windows are of course down, so I won't be showing you the soundproof, but still just a reliable car. And look at this, even a small detail. Seatbelt has its own catch here. Of course, these can knock down, but you have to just pull it here. Since this is 100, I'm not gonna knock it down now, just an FYI. So cutting this in, I didn't see it. There's an ashtray on the back. It was really not healthy, but back in the day, a lot of people were smoking, so you even had one on the back of the car for back passengers. We're coming to the fun part now. We're gonna come to the front. These open a bit wider. And again, look at the condition of the inside door panel. Almost mint. So for 91, it looks great. There is here electronic adjustment, also an option, or you would get that thing that you would move. For manual, speakers here, and look at all the tapes. So, I mean, this is my generation. I'm 88, and these were things that we were listening on the Walkman. I think it was called Walkman. You just put a tape inside and you would listen to it. Radios had this, so yeah. Original sticker here for the tire pressure. And you can see for the automatic. The automatic is a rare thing. I think I've never seen one before seeing this car, because it was a 4-speed manual in all the cars I've seen in Croatia or Bosnia. Now, I think you have to pull this one, and then the seat goes up and down. You can tilt as well. So I think it's all, actually no, excuse me, there's another handle there. So I think one of these are for the tilt and the other one is for the back and forward. No lumbar, but again, these are super comfortable seats. Just look at the condition again. Look at the top, and there's more room here for the tapes. Central electrico. There is here VAG service. I believe here you have like some sort of the Philip knows. Philip, what's inside this service menu? Excuse me, service.
There's the manual.
Oh, we have the manual here.
We have the original manual here.
Wow.
That's the manual and the service book, and some tips how to save fuel with some.
Oh, green driving.
Yeah,
look
green
at that.
driving. That's
that was
also
the thing.
original here with some cute little frogs.
That's great. I love it. So, what was the fuel consumption on the highway? We said like around 8.
8.
And in the city, it's a bit more.
It's like 10.
So around 10. So that's decent for this generation, I would say, for modern standards. We're gonna jump in now, so let's just hop in. It's a bit lower, but the seats are super comfortable. And you also have this doggy. He's usually on the back, but since I opened the back, we've placed him down here. So a great closing sound, but these make a little sound, but that's okay. Now let me just insert the key. Now for security reasons, I'm just gonna show you the key fob. Excuse me, I wanted to say the key fob. The key, it's a physical key. I'm hiding it so someone wouldn't copy that. I'm not sure if someone can do it via screen, but you know, with AI and 3D, everything, that's, who knows. But this is the original key. It has the Volkswagen badge in it. So how cool is that? There's a key cylinder, so I'm gonna insert the key. You can hear the tape inside. Now let me switch to point of view. So here's the point of view of the second generation, and I've just today driven it for the first time. I was a child, my cousin had it. I was driving on the front passenger, on the back. It was a 3-door version, but just seeing a car in this mint condition is amazing. It's just like a history throwback. So this is why I wanted to share this once again. Now, my girlfriend's grandfather has a different steering wheel. This one's a little bit more modern looking, has the Volkswagen badge. It's a 4-spoke, and okay, I'm trying to find the horn, probably on the top. Okay, I'm gonna ask Philip later, but let's move on. We have here the hazard. Look at this, it's flashing. Isn't it cool? You have the turn signals. They're like really deep and mechanical clicks, but I love it. Wipers, and what's cool about this dash, this one was the more modern version. Again, my girlfriend's grandfather has just the basic one with a speedometer and a clock on this side. This one has the odometer, the rev counter, and the speedometer with the odometer there. We have the digital time, and we have the fuel gauge on the top. Here you're going to see height of the halogen lights control. This is the position and lights on and off. You can see here the air vents, classical, and then closed, open. Of course, hard plastic, but hear this. So this, it almost feels like it has some sort of, or is a leatherette covered, so it kind of sounds better slightly. But the back is just hard plastic. There's a speaker actually in the doors. Not sure about this. Philip knows. He's taking a smoke and texting, but these are, I think, air vents. Side mirrors, again, good view through them. Only the left on the driver's side has this blind spot. And here you can see the rear defrost. This car has only a rear fog light. It's mandatory. This will be like front. It does have the preparation with a cable, so you can mount them, or rear one on. And then AC, here you have fan speed. If you want front blow, you need to turn this like that. And here you can see bottom and all the differences. This is just like using ventilation. It's supposed to be cold. And then if you push it to this in winter, it uses the heat of the engine to heat up the cabin. So again, no AC. Philip added this gauge for the outside temperature, or inside as well. You can see it's quite warm. Summer kicked in earlier. There's a cigarette lighter, ashtray. Again, more tapes. This is a little compartment. Right here it has a cool lighter. Oh, look at this. So that's a nice detail. He added this tape or cassette. So he added that, and there's also a little extra compartment there. Now for the automatic, you can see here press, park, reverse, neutral, and drive. And these two are just telling the car, not to go to the, if you're in the second, not to go to the third gear. Same for the first gear. I guess that's like starting if you're stuck maybe in the mud or something similar. A manual handbrake, just ignore the cable, it's my mic. Manual handbrake, the bottom is textile, and you can see again the speaker on this side. There's a little extra compartment for stuff. There's this one, press here, you can even lock it. There's a glove compartment, pretty spacious. As you can see, he has a lot of stuff here. We hit some of the modern gadgets, but you can see also this, so it looks great.
You also have a light inside here.
Oh, there's a light inside?
Yeah, but it only works with ignition. So when you turn on the ignition, you can have there's a little lamp. So
okay,
it's only a GL option.
Only a GL option.
So
okay.
when you turn on the ignition.
Okay, let's start the car. First the fans kick in.
Now you can see the light.
Okay.
Let's turn it off again.
So you can manually switch it off.
Yeah. There's no switch for like in the modern cars.
Okay. So there's no switch. Just to wrap it up here, we're gonna play some sound as well. Back view. So this is not to blind this little guy. So just would flip the mirror like that. And you adjust it manually, of course. On the top we have switches, warm lights, only on the front, and you have this cover. So I'm not going to take it off. I don't want to break this if it's hardened through time. Now I'm going to rev the car a little bit. Now the mic is attached to me, so, but it sounds pretty good. We're going to come out and use the mic to record the sound of the exhaust. But just to show you the music here. I can't play this for too long, but this is one of my favorite songs when I was end of grade school. Exploration Space. Yeah, the back subwoofer is so loud, but the sound is amazing. This one had bass, middle treble, automatic switch of the, let me just lower this, sorry. Automatic switch of the tape sides. Usually you would have to, if you didn't have automatic switch, you would have to put the tape like that, then take it out and then switch it and play the other side. So, but this one has automatic rewind and switching sides automatically. Now let me just show you here. I'm not sure you can see actually, but during the night, I'll see if we will have time to do a night tour of this as well. This has a green background light, so that's cool. Now I will ask Philip to jump to the driver's seat and rev it a little bit. I'm gonna stand behind the exhaust. So it sounds pretty good for 91. You can kill the engine. We're gonna pop the bonnet, and so if you can just turn it off and pop the bonnet, I'll just show for the end the front, so, or the engine bay. So just a little bit left of the badge. There's a little, I have to actually see it because I'm having trouble to, okay, I see it, press in. It's this little metal thing. You see here. Philip is going to, as my assistant, add a little leg, and just to put the whole car in perspective, you can see again the 1.8 liter, 4-cylinder, naturally aspirated, 90 horsepower petrol. So looking good for its age. It's actually big, but there's also a lot of empty space, so looking good. And one of the cool fun facts is this has a 4-liter washer fluid reservoir. So even back then, Germans were traveling a lot. Probably the version in Sarajevo had like maybe less because it was the social version, but the West had a bigger one. You can see the 12-volt battery, and this is also interesting if any one of you has a Volkswagen car. The design of this coolant reservoir, this is where you top it, it looks almost the same. It's like small changes. This one had the G11, so it's green, it's not the pink one. Fun fact, Philip told me that's for the aluminum blocks. This one is not the case. And that's that. There's also some original stickers here on the top, and danger of high voltage, obviously referring to these. You can see there's some exposed cables, but this is the ground, it's fine.
No, that's the high voltage is for the ignition.
Oh,
you have here the ignition coil,
okay,
and there is a high voltage coming out to the distribution, and then it goes to the spark plugs.
Okay, so Philip is technically more educated than I am, but what's cool here, close up, you can see the spark plugs here, but look at the print, Volkswagen and Audi. So back in the day when I was a kid, I didn't know that Audi was part of the Volkswagen group. They were all separate brands and they just merged, but by acquisition. But it's pretty cool to see that. So that's that. I'm gonna wrap it here. If you have any questions for Philip, You can also see the cooler here and the fan. If you have any questions about maybe technical details or restoring, I will add in the video descriptions Philip's Instagram, so he could share some knowledge about the car. Also, I almost missed this Volkswagen badge right there. So this part actually looks almost like it's new. I really like that. And even here from the side, you can see the shield for the belt.
Timing belt.
Timing belt. You can see the small one at the bottom. But again, just and look at this. I'm no mechanic, but I've been talking to mechanics every time I do a service. Look at this is the oil filter, right?
Yes.
So it's accessible for them, and the modern cars are being made complicated. So it's just cramped, everything is in tight space, and it just takes more time, so they can take more money out of your pocket servicing these. So this is like a really good car for keeping because it's easier to maintain and a lot cheaper, and it's honestly just fun. And that might be modern, ecological, but it's fun. So I'm personally not into old cars if they're not in mint condition, but if they are, they're just like a lens, or not a lens, but you know what I mean, just a view to the past. You can re-experience something that was maybe before your time. I was born before this car, but this, when I was a kid, this was something that was a standard, that was a desire. So for many people, for many young people who were just buying their first car, the second generation was so popular. And we can close this now. It's a really cool thing. Thank you, Philip, for showing us your beautiful car.
You're welcome.
Dankeschön for all the people from Deutschland as well. Philip is Croatian, but he's living in Germany. Now you can see the antenna for the very end. So Philip will demonstrate. It goes up and down. So cool feature when you, of course, turn on the car.
It was an option back then.
Yeah, I've mentioned that it was an option, but look at this. So how cool is that? Back in the 90s, that was the one thing you wanted to have to show off. So it's cool. Today we don't have like these features. They're just embedded in the roof or hidden, or you have the small shark fin. But back in the day, this was a feature you wanted to have. It's a beautiful sunset. We're in the shade, and we're gonna wrap it up with a second generation Golf from 1991. If you have any comments, I'd like to hear your opinions, any nostalgic feelings coming right now for this beautiful car. And it's really nice that some people are keeping these cars OEM, mint condition, and preserving that little bit of history. It's really sad when you see these cars rotting and eventually ending up in the scrapyard. So this one hopefully will at least get another 100,000 kilometers.
I hope so.
I hope so. So he's gonna enjoy the car. I will try to do tomorrow point of view driving, separate video for all of you with no talking. We'll see if Philip will be free. We'll try to do the night point of view driving as well, and maybe a night tour of this car. If you like this video, if it gets, let's say, 10,000 views, I'm gonna do those videos as well. I'm gonna try publishing this today or tomorrow, so it's gonna be fresh content coming your way. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next one. Huge thanks to Philip for driving all the way to Karlovac for the meetup, and coming to Zagreb to show me the car, and he's going back to Germany. So fun fact, he told me he only stopped for a fuel stop, right?
Yeah.
So the car is so comfortable. He just, how many hours is from
there was a little traffic, so I drove 8 hours.
So usually what, 6?
6.5.
6.5 hours in a second generation Golf 2, super comfy car. We're gonna wrap it here. I can talk all day, so thanks for watching. You know what to do: comment, like, share, maybe on Volkswagen forums as well, and subscribe for more content. I usually review new cars, but occasionally if someone has a really cool car like this, I will do a review. Okay guys, Philip even has the original catalog for the Golf second generation. Look at this. So look at the pictures. this was a stunning car. This is the GL trim. You can see, I remember these, are these alloys or hubcaps?
This hubcaps.
I remember those. So this is the interior you have. Look at how stunning this was and modern looking back in the day. You can see the green background illumination. These are the seats he has.
Yeah.
Looking super posh. This is a 4-speed manual that
Yeah, there's
it
the
had.
four or 5 speed. Yes.
So that's looking great. I forgot to mention he has the adjustable. You can see there, seat belt. So that's another feature back in the day. So 330 liters of cargo space, 1,145 when you knock down the rear bench.
Yes.
The red one.
Yeah. Oh, it's also nice color.
It's a beauty.
That's the CL edition. It's below the GL. And that's the GTD or GT.
So that's great looking.
And that's the GT Special. And this one has my
BBS
BBS
alloys.
wheels. And there is the special sticker on the C-pillar. And it has the sport seats inside.
Oh, that looks great.
And the
Had a cruise control.
no, that's the information display.
Oh,
for
that was
consumption.
a trip computer.
Trip computer,
the
yes.
advanced one.
Yes. There are some information about safety and some parts, how they are looking inside. There we have the radio options. There was even a CD option.
Wow, there's a CD
There's
option.
a CD option, but these radios today are really expensive. There are some collector radios, and they are all broken.
Okay, and there was powered windows.
Yeah, you got powered windows. You got the electric mirrors.
Side mirrors.
I got that.
Yeah, you got that option.
Yeah, and the cassette space,
The automatic
automatic transmission, heated seats.
heated seats. Oh, heated
and-
seats.
Yeah, heated seats and the air conditioning.
Air condition that you don't have, but that would be very useful in luxury today.
You also got some sport seats.
There's
Yeah.
Recaro.
And
Ricardo-
if you have really much money, you can get Recaro
Recaro seats.
You got
Wow, look at
Recaro
this.
seats.
They even had a child seat with a 4 colors.
Yes.
Panel roof.
Like the Harlequin Polo.
It's so cool. And look at the panel roof, but it's prone
Yeah.
to leaking, so better not to
Yeah.
have one. And then
And there was a complete leather option.
wow,
With
that's
leather
pockets of the
doors and leather back seat.
That's amazing.
There was also a interior filter, air filter for the interior as an option. Today it's standard. You got some extra speakers, fog lights,
Washers.
for the
Headlights?
headlights, central locking. I got the central locking here.
Yeah.
Power steering.
And the
And
alloys.
you got for option the sport leather
Okay.
steering wheel. And there we have some alloy options, wheel options, rims. They are the
Textiles
yes,
and all the technical deals.
and the colors.
color options.
These are only the standard colors. That's the standard catalog. So, for example, the special editions like Fire and Ice or GTI or G60 had some different colors.
I think this is the color
That's what
that my grandfather's
Yes.
girlfriend has.
Yes, that's the Maritim Blau, so it's in German, and I have the Alpine Weiß, so Alpine White.
Alpine white.
Uh,
This is the maritime blue, though.
yeah,
Okay.
and there we have some information. No more cool pictures. That's all.
Okay.
And we also have a accessory catalog.
Oh, we gotta check that out. It's extra 10 minutes video, but
Mhm.
some people are gonna appreciate.
That's the
The flashback.
accessory catalog. So you can get. It's a little bit older, so you see older radios here.
Okay.
And so you got an extra sound system with 6 speakers. There was also an active sound system option where a little
that's-
amplifier was
that's for the-
sitting behind the door speaker.
That's for the back speakers that you have the
Yeah.
pre-set up.
Yes, there's the back speakers, the door speakers, and the dashboard speakers.
Cool.
Then there was a Delta radio. The Delta radio was the biggest option you got,
The superstar.
and it has a Dolby noise reduction, it has auto reverse, and you got 8 presets instead of 4. So you can switch here between 1, 2, 3, 4, or when you press this button you have 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Back in the
it
day.
was cool, but this radio today is also expensive. When you find someone on eBay, it will cost 500 euros or more.
Okay, for someone who
yeah.
has the money, it's
It's-
not
yes.
that much, but
Yes, so there are some
if you're in a budget.
radio information.
So that's the extra
Cassette space.
cassettes.
Yeah, you got aftermarket Recaro seats,
That's
some
roof racks.
a roof cargo,
Towing bar.
cleaning products, and yeah, some more rims.
Nice.
Yeah, that's all. So